Michigan volleyball in action Friday night at Cliff Keen Arena. The home opener versus Central Michigan, day one of the Adidas Michigan Challenge. The first set featured 13 ties and 5 lead changes. The Wolverines score the final 3 points to capture set number one, 25-23 the final. Jennifer Cross and Lexi Irwin lead the way with 4 kills apiece.
The first game, you could definitely tell it was very loud and just emotional, and I think we weren't nervous, we were just so amped, and so I think it was a little crazy at first, but the second game we talked about before the game, just calm down, let's smooth things out, run our offense, and I think that worked better.
I liked our composure. I thought that Central did a great job in the first game at coming out, and they were really aggressive, they were really emotional, they were playing great defense and putting some pressure on us because of that emotion. And yet our team stayed very steady. They didn't get rattled, they didn't get frustrated, and just kind of kept doing what we do. And sooner or later, just kind of started chipping away at them. And pulled out that first game. And then after that, I thought we just did a great job of keeping the pressure on them. And we talk a lot about how do we pressure the other team, and I thought we did a good job of pressuring them throughout that match.
Sets 2 and 3 controlled by Michigan, 25-11, 25-15 the scores. Juniors Molly Toon and Lexi Irwin combined for 12 kills as the Wolverines win the opener from Central Michigan, 3-0.
Lexi goes on a 14-point service run. That helps. That certainly, we talk about trying to separate from the opponent, and what it takes in volleyball to separate is those service points. Being able to serve 2 or 3 in a row so we can separate by 2 or 3 points. Well, when you separate by 14 in one rotation, that kind of makes it a little bit easier. So I thought that was huge. But again, I thought in that series, it wasn't just her serving aces. She served, and we played great defense, including her, and then just got into great transition situation.
I think Lexi, Dana Miller did a really good job this game of switching up the offense and kind of moving people around, because there were so many times that game where people were swinging with one blocker, no blockers, and that makes it so much easier on the hitters. So I think she did a really good job of distributing evenly, which is good.
Michigan in action twice Saturday. A morning tilt at Cliff Keen, hosting the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and in the evening against Arkansas.
For us, we're still just trying to get better. It sounds really cliche, but for us, it is really more about us right now than them. We're still very young. We're still kind of messing with our lineup, trying to figure out the best options. So I think we saw them a little bit today. I think we can match up well, but we're going to have to play well to do it. And so right now, we're just focusing on trying to play our best volleyball and see where that gets us. But I think we can do well if we play well.
I think we need to keep serving tough. I think that's something that we hang our hat on, is serving tough and our serve receive. So if we just keep steady through this tournament, it should be good.